Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are going to transform what is honestly a super frustrating technical roadblock into a totally smooth premium streaming experience. I mean, if you own a Fire TV Stick, a Fire TV Cube, or really any other Fire streaming device, you know that buffering is just the absolute worst. So we're going to crack open the secrets of your device and fix it for good. Let's get right into it. We've literally all been there, right? You're right in the middle of this amazing, tense movie scene. The suspense is building. And then suddenly, boom. The spinning circle of doom. It drives you crazy. But hey, instead of throwing the remote across the room, let's take back control here. Let's actually ask the big question. Why does your stream actually freeze up in the first place? So here is our roadmap for today. 1. The buffering culprits. 2. Quick hardware resets. 3. Network optimization strategies. 4. System memory and storage. 5. Software and privacy tweaks. And finally, 6. Sustaining smooth streaming. Section 1. The buffering culprits. Understanding the root causes. Now, what's really interesting here is that the whole buffering issue usually isn't just one single thing. It's often a sneaky combination of these 9 distinct hardware, network, and software bottlenecks. So you might have slow internet speed, or maybe just poor Wi-Fi signals in that particular room. It could be ISP throttling, or honestly, just too many devices hogging your network at once. Then you've got software issues like outdated streaming apps, running dangerously low on RAM, or running out of storage space entirely. And don't forget the physical stuff, right? Like your actual device overheating, or simply running on an outdated Firestick operating system. It's kind of like a giant puzzle. Section 2. Quick hardware resets. The fastest fixes first. All right, fix number 1 is an absolute classic for a reason. Just restart your Fire Stick. Step 1, click the settings gear icon right on your home screen. Step 2, open My Fire TV. And step 3, select Restart. So the crucial takeaway here is to properly reboot your device using the interface itself. Doing it this way safely clears out app caches, wipes out those unnecessary temporary files, and irons out weird software bugs. And let me tell you, that is way better for the hardware than just violently yanking the power cord out of the wall. Which actually brings us to fix number 2, and this one addresses thermal throttling. If your device feels hot to the touch, and you should definitely check it, unplug it from the power source and just let it rest for a good 30 minutes. You see, just like a high-end computer, your little Fire Stick can overheat and start malfunctioning if it's overworked. It literally needs to cool down, so it's a really great habit to just never leave it running overnight. Section 3. Network optimization strategies. Securing your connection. Let's talk about the invisible highways carrying your favorite shows. When it comes to baseline targets, for standard definition or SD, you need a bare minimum of 3 megabits per second. But for 1080p high definition, you really need 10 megabits per second or more. You can actually check this right now using the built-in speed test on your Fire Stick. And look, if that test shows you aren't hitting that 10 megabit threshold, you simply can't expect smooth HD streaming. It's just math. Now, if your speed is lacking, fix number 3 is strictly environmental. We need to improve that Wi-Fi signal by optimizing your router placement based on some very specific parameters. Try to keep your modem within about 20 to 30 feet of your Fire Stick. You also want to elevate the modem like 6 feet or higher to really improve that coverage bubble. Also, definitely make sure to clear out any nearby electrical devices that might be causing signal interference. And, if you just can't get the modem close enough because of your house layout, seriously consider picking up a Wi-Fi extender to stretch that coverage area out. For fix number 4, let's look at the connection type itself. Wireless Wi-Fi connections are inherently weakened by distance, thick walls, and everyday obstacles. But a wired Ethernet connection, that is direct, obstacle-free, and delivers maximum speed every single time. Grabbing a hardwired Amazon Ethernet adapter completely bypasses all that environmental interference we just talked about, giving you ultimate stability. It's honestly a total game changer. But what if your internet is incredibly fast, you're totally hardwired, and yet your stream still buffers? Well, that introduces a very sneaky corporate practice known as ISP throttling. ISP throttling happens when your internet service provider deliberately chokes or slows down your connection speeds during peak hours, or, get this, specifically when they detect a high level of streaming activity coming from your house. And that leads us perfectly to fix number 5, using a virtual private network, or VPN, like ExpressVPN. A VPN encrypts and completely hides your streaming activity from your ISP because they can't actually see that you're streaming massive, heavy video files. They can't deliberately slow your connection down. It's a fantastic, super effective way to bypass internet throttling and lock in your fast speeds.
Section 4, System Memory and Storage, Decluttering Your Device. For fix number 6, we have to acknowledge a major hardware limitation. Amazon Fire Sticks only have about 1 to 2 gigabytes of RAM. That is a tiny amount of memory for a modern device. So apps keep running in the background, hogging up that precious memory, even when you aren't actively using them. The fix here is to install a free app from the Amazon store called Background Apps and Process List. You can use it to pinpoint and force-stop those hidden memory-hogging apps, instantly clearing up that much-needed RAM. Fix number 7 is basically a targeted strike. If a specific app is acting up, you can just clear its cache. Step 1, head over to Settings, then Applications. Step 2, jump into Manage Installed Applications. Step 3, select the problematic app and just hit Clear Cache. Following these exact steps resets the app's temporary memory without wiping out your important login data, so you don't have to deal with typing your password back in. It's a highly effective way to make a sluggish app snappy again. Section 5. Software and Privacy Tweaks. Under the Hood Optimization. Okay, fix number 8 is absolutely fascinating. Did you know Amazon collects your usage data by default? That means heavy background processors are constantly monitoring your activity while you're trying to watch TV. By navigating through Settings, over to Preferences, and then Privacy Settings, you can actually turn off device usage data and collect app usage data. After that, turn off data monitoring. By deliberately pulling the plug on Amazon's default data collection using these steps, you instantly stop those heavy background tracking programs from bogging down your system's processor. And our final fix, number 9, is checking and updating the Fire Stick operating system itself. You can find this in Settings, under My Fire TV, then About, and just clicking Check for Updates. It's simply verifying your Fire Stick OS is totally current, which ensures no outdated, clunky code is bottlenecking your pristine new setup. Now, while it usually updates automatically, manually forcing a check guarantees you are running the absolute most efficient software available. Section 6. Sustaining smooth streaming. Wrapping up.